Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you clicking on that video as always. And if it's your first time finding this channel, I appreciate it. On this channel, we basically talk about all things fragrance, and we do videos like what I'm doing today, which is a first impressions video. I'm gonna try a fragrance from the house of Tom Ford, and I am excited to try this one. I'm actually a fan of the OG of this. So this is a flanker of Tom Ford Noir Extreme. And I want to thank Michael, one of my subscribers, for sending this to me. Without him having sent me this decant, I probably wouldn't have been able to get this to you guys as quickly as I am. This is a fairly new release. This just came out. It just made available in the States. So I'm excited to give my first impressions and let you guys know what I think. I think what I'll do is I'll try it on strip, see what notes I pick up, see what I think of the scent overall, and then try it on skin and give you sort of my initial sort of first impressions off skin. Obviously, this is not a full wear, so I won't be able to really talk about longevity and projection, but what I will do is wear this fragrance probably over the next day or so. And I don't have a scent of the day right now, so quite possibly wear it today and give you my overall thoughts on how it wears, how long it lasts, projection, overall performance, that type of thing. Without further ado, let's get into it. So as I said in the intro, shout out to Michael for sending me over this, what looks like about a 10 ml decant of Tom Ford Noir Extreme Parfum. And he has been a big supporter of the channel since the beginning. So Michael, thank you for essentially sponsoring today's video. So thanks again, Michael. So let's get this on strip. So right off the bat, this fragrance is classified as an amber vanilla fragrance. But what I'm getting immediately from the strip is that amber, lots of amber. It's a bit woody. Also, I am getting a bit of that vanilla as well. It's reminding me of other things that I own. It's very nice. Maybe like a suede leather. Once I put it on skin, we'll look up the notes. But right now, I'm getting a lot of the amber, a lot of vanilla. It's warm. It's a bit spicy. Very nice scent. Really smooth. Not picking up any type of specific florals or anything like that. Really no citrus whatsoever to speak of. Maybe a slight citrus, maybe like a bergamot or something. It is sweet, so I'm not, but it's more of a creamy sweet. So I think that's coming from. And I believe there's a kulfi note, which is essentially, it's an Indian dessert. It's like an ice cream. I would imagine that being sort of the note, the signature note in Noir Extreme. They're also including in this. I'm not certain, but that could be coming from some of that creamy vanilla vibe that I'm getting from this. As it sort of settles a bit, I'm getting more of the suede leather while it's still remaining. That amber is still warm. It's still spicy. Let's give this a try on skin and take a look at the notes. I'm really intrigued so far. So I just put a little on my hand. The notes as listed in Fragrantica are cardamom, neroli, ginger, mandarin orange, and citruses. Middle notes are kulfi, Bulgarian rose, jasmine, and orange blossom, and the base notes are suede, vanilla, leather, amber, gaiac wood, cedar, and tonka bean. So I definitely pick up that suede, obviously the amber. It is slightly spicy, so that's probably that cardamom. Okay, off skin, I'm picking up more of the citrus. I'm picking up more of the mandarin orange as noted in the top. It's a bit powdery. It's more powdery on my skin than what I was getting off a strip. There's also a bit more of a floral aspect to it off a skin. I know there's jasmine, Bulgarian rose listed. I'm not getting specifically either of those. However, just in the background, there is a sort of a slight sort of white floral aspect to this. So I think I'm picking up more of the jasmine than the rose. But off skin, I'm getting a bit less amber and more florals. However, I'm still getting the creaminess, that powderiness. I think some of that might be coming from that tonka bean. It's really sort of well done. Immediately, you know that this is a higher end designer fragrance. And as I smell more off of my skin, I'm picking up more of that sort of creamy vanilla, which is that kulfi note, I think. But there's also a nuttiness to this, and I quite enjoy that nuttiness with the vanilla, with the amber, the slight spiciness. This is borderline gourmandy fragrance territory to my nose. I think what stops it from going into complete gourmand territory is the addition of those florals, and I'm picking up more of it off of my skin. I really quite enjoy this. I am picking up less of the leather from my hand than I was off of the strip, but without question, I was picking up quite a bit of that suede leather. And I'm still getting it off of skin. It's just not quite as prominent. And what I would imagine in like a lot of fragrances that utilize a suede note, I can probably see it, more so coming to the forefront later in the dry down. I'm gonna give this a few minutes on my skin and see how much it changes, and I'll let you guys know what I think.
A few moments later.
I really enjoy this scent quite a bit. As I said, I'm a fan of Noir Extreme. I don't want to do a comparison in this video. For one, I don't own Noir Extreme, and I don't have it here with me, even a sample. So I'd feel more comfortable testing them next to each other to give a real sort of sense of what each one is and how different they are from one another. However, I've smelled that enough times to know that I absolutely get the DNA from the original Noir Extreme. They are very close in terms of scent profile and what you're getting. Definitely a fall winter scent. I'm gonna actually put it on today. Let's ask Suri what today's temperature is. I don't know if this is gonna work today, but I don't think I'm going out today. I'll probably be around the house most of the time and it's air conditioned. Hey Suri, what's today's weather?
It's currently cloudy and 75 degrees. Expect partly cloudy skies starting tonight. Today's high will be 79 degrees and the low will be 64 degrees.
Okay. Thanks, Suri. So 79 degrees, probably a little warm for this scent. But as I said, I am not leaving the house that I know of. So, and I always spray a little heavier. Wow, in the air. Can taste it. I always spray a little heavier when I'm spraying from a decant. Obviously, I'm not reviewing the bottle, giving my first impressions of the bottle, but the bottle looks pretty sick, in my opinion. It's like a solid gold block, kind of cool. You know, it doesn't really have too much going on. It's pretty simplistic, but with that being said, I think would be a nice addition to your collection. Would probably look pretty good on your shelf. I personally like the bottle. I haven't seen it in person, but in photos, it does look pretty cool. So in the air and just freshly spraying it on me as my scent, it's definitely, I'm picking up almost a bit of a soapiness to it as well. So in the air, it has some aromatic feel to it. I would imagine this would be a compliment getter. This is that sweetness mixed with sort of that vanilla note and the aromatic aspect to it. I feel like this is going to have a really nice sillage. It's going to be one of those scents that when you walk by someone, they're going to get a whiff of you and they're going to think it smells great. So that's one thing that I'm really happy about, because performance-wise, this smells like it's going to perform really well. I'm going to test this out today. If you subscribe to my channel, please be sure to do so. Every week, I have my weekly wears video, what I wore every day. So this will obviously be included in that video. So I'll go over it a bit more after having worn it for a full day and give you my overall impressions of it. So if you are not subscribed, please be sure to subscribe. I do those videos every week. Just sort of my final thoughts on this one, guys. I really like it, and I'm liking it more and more as I smell it, as it sort of sits in the air and radiates off of my skin. Really impressed by it. What I'm mostly impressed by, obviously, is the quality. I think it's really well done. Tom Ford typically has, really high quality fragrances that they are all masterfully blended for the most part, and this is no exception. That's all I have today, guys. If you like what you saw, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit that bell notification so you're updated whenever I upload new content. But until then, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video.